Hey everybody, this is Donna. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Leo. I want to say I just popped up 3 videos from the Esoteric Cross community tab. It explains to you what the horoscope really is, and this is as used in Hermetic and Jewish Kabbalah. So, not denigrating exoteric horoscopes, which is what most of us use today. Exoteric astrology. Just saying we can go deeper if we want to get to know ourselves and come into union with ourselves and with God. Time and energy are fluid, even though the intention has been set for recent past, current, and near future. However much healing work we've done, delved into the shadow, the good, bad, and ugly parts of ourselves, and dealt with them appropriately is where we will find ourselves on the timeline. The timelines are speeding up. Energy is fluid. That means we all hold masculine and feminine energies within us, just as the divine and the universe does. When I read the energy gender on the card, it is how the energy is operating in that moment, in that placement. You can apply genders as you will, or discard them altogether. These energies could be you, it could be someone you're dealing with. However, if you see something good, bad, or ugly in someone else, I would encourage you to look deep within yourself and see if that energy is also a part of you in some small way, so that we can bring it to the consciousness and deal with it appropriately. Guides, ancestors, holy guardian angels, Most High God, we ask you to preside over this reading. Give us clear and concise messages for the sign of Leo, only for the highest and greatest good. We thank you for the many blessings in our lives. Bless you and thank you so much. It is done. Ryan Hall, y'all, has a video up about an extreme weather pattern. I haven't watched it yet, but he really is on the cutting edge. So if you're in the United States, you might want to go see that. Bottom of the deck, the energy that permeates the reading. Somebody's holding on too tightly or they're letting go. We'll see. Thank you so much. Somebody's having a victory. Somebody has a right to be on their hind horse. 7 of Cups inverted. Just based off these 2 cards, it looks like somebody's cutting through the fog, cutting through the illusions and delusions, having victory over them. But it could be someone else that's dealing with that. Recent past. Nostalgia, happy memories. 6 of Cups, possibly something to do with childhood or a more useful period or way of thinking. The issue is, I know I don't always read them in the same order, so I read them in the order it comes out. The issue is, could be good or bad. Please and thank you. What is the issue for the sign of Leo? There it is. We'll have to get to some more energies out before I can read whether that's someone letting go or somebody being greedy and really holding on way too tight. Hmm. The subconscious, someone critical, not very diplomatic, cutting, biting, critical. Someone either letting go of a binding energy or someone really, really bound by this energy. We bind ourselves. Those chains are loose around Adam and Eve's neck. Someone taking stock of the seeds they've planted. Doesn't look like they're too happy with how they've spent their time, money, and energy. You need to bring those energies into the consciousness, whether that's about you or someone else. You need to bring them into the consciousness and deal with them. Either consciously accept them or consciously reject them and work accordingly. Emperor reverse. These are some ambiguous cards today. Someone either being controlling, malevolently controlling, manipulative, not a good leader, lead people the wrong way, or someone who is letting go of the my way or highway attitude. In your future, please and thank you. We'll see if we need clarification when this is over. In your future, please and thank you. I don't get a bad feeling off these cards, so near future, still watching Manly Palmer Hall videos. They are just phenomenal. I watched his lecture on, what was that Greek guy's name that died for truth? Boethius? Near future, please and thank you. Someone watching, learning, a young energy, a beginner's mind maybe. Could be a stalker, I will see. In the environment, maybe someone wants to carry someone a small truth. Sometimes small truth can be cataclysmic. Could be the stalker card, but it's not in the reverse. And even though we have some complicated energies on the board, I don't feel bad about it. So we'll see how it comes out. Maybe I'm just in a really grounded place. We'll see. Near future, please and thank you. Near future, please and thank you. Well, I about dropped half the deck on the table. That's way too much. And concise near future? Oh, no, external influences. Excuse me, in the environment. They knew me better than I knew me. It's an unbalanced situation. energies aren't equally distributed, not giving and receiving in like measure. Hopes and fears, please and thank you. Thank you so much, Most High, for waiting until I corrected myself. Hopes and fears. Funny story about a Leo I know. After having abandoned their first child and not helping them and then just popping in and out of their life at a much after they had become an adult, they had the nerve to say with a straight face that a certain actor was a POS because he had abandoned his wife and children in one country and come to the United States. I said nothing. That just goes to show that what we see in others might be something within ourselves that we need to recognize. That is the shadow. Hopes and fears. 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 You know, we can't really control anyone else. I mean, we're using the threat of force or violence or emotional blackmail, you know, that's weak stuff. True strength, as shown in the card that's governed by the sign of Leo, is mastering our own inner beast. Hopes and fears, please and thank you. Fears. Please, can I get one for hopes and fears? You planned up after I said all that, huh, Leo? That's too many? Well, it's 4. Whatever. I'll take them. An insincere offer, no apology for stunning. Immature energy, someone missing an opportunity delivered by spirit, by the most power, the highest self, apathetic. There's another offer, an Ace of Pentacles, someone either in extreme meditation or not resting, not meditating. What influence does Leo have over this situation? Please and thank you. And I said devil, anything that's binding, could be a contract, a business situation. That would be, if it was on up and up, it would be in the upright. But since it's reversed, someone feels either really bound to people, places, things, substances, activities, or they could be letting go that have kept them bound. Leo's influence, please and thank you. What can Leo influence if they so choose? Please and thank you. Knight of Pentacles reversed. If somebody is not moving, Knight of Pentacles is slowest knight in the deck, but this is someone who has stopped. They were on their way to make a small, tangible offer to someone, but they have stopped or they haven't even started moving. Potential outcome. And there may be reasons for that. Temperance. Being able to temper our emotions, situations, circumstances. Create something new. For example, anger, when tempered with love or compassion, can be a great motivator. But when it's raw, unmitigated, unalloyed anger, it often blinds us and causes us to do stupid things. This is a potential outcome. We all have free will. So I don't feel like I need to clarify anything. I don't think this is a bad reading. I think this is an up to you, Leo reading. Any advice, please and thank you? Any advice, please and thank you. Advice, please and thank you. Advice, please and thank you. Okay. Reaching a potential milestone. Go through a portal, a gateway. Even though it may not be a complete structure, there is a portal there taking you from one place to another. I would imagine that's metaphorical, but it could be literal. Get some archetype cards. Hmm. Can I please get some energy from the shadow that some archetypes that Leo can work with at this time, please and thank you as they move through this energy. God in the shadow. Despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. Gambler in the light, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. I would say that's pretty bold and brave. quintessential Leo energy. Anything else? Please and thank you. Anything else? Please and thank you. Wow, y'all got a lot. Rebel in the light. Challenges authority to effect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve your needs. That doesn't mean our darkest needs, Leo, by the way. Exorcist in the shadow, fear of facing your own demons. Mystic in the light, rebels in intimate union with the divine. That's what you can work with. And my preference is, 3 or 4 cards at the most, but this is what they gave you. So these are all, you don't have to work with all of them, and certainly not all at one time. You can take a look at them and begin working with them as you are able, realistically, emotionally, spiritually. Not a bad reading, Leo. Thanks so much for joining me.